Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I woke up bright and early today to do some makeup, so let's get it. Time has not been on my side, so I've only been able to do one makeup or one holiday look for the season. I went seeking inspiration and I came across the Northern Lights look, so we're gonna recreate that today. So when I'm looking for inspiration, I always start with the makeup artist looks and lookbooks, right? And I'm always drawn to the dark skin models, you know, the women that have similar complexions to mine. So that's what I did this time. I actually wasn't crazy about the look, even on the model. So I wanted to try it on myself to see how it came out. So let's do it. So we're going to start with a good base with the SPF foundation primer. I am going to be in this makeup for a while, so that's why I'm just patting the primer in, making sure it's filling the pores, all the holes you need it to, so that you have a seamless base. And on top of that, like I said, it's going to be a long day, so I have oily prone skin. I'm also going to use this oil mattifier in my T-zone, focusing in the T-zone areas I know that I get oily throughout the day, to hopefully help with that. And now that we're feeling confident with our base, we're going to carry on with our foundation. And today I'm using the Time-Wise 3D Matte Foundation in the color 140W. Like I said, I'm going to be in this makeup for a number of hours, so I want to make sure I have a good base. Nothing's moving, nothing's running, and it looks flawless all day long. And so to help with that, I'm also going to use my liquid foundation brush to blend that out. Always drawn to the longer lasting formulas, right? So 9 times out of 10 it is normally liquids, but sometimes it can be powders. So now that the foundation is blended out, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do next. I was going to do brows, but I decided to just go ahead and actually do my concealer next under the eyes. As I said, I am tired, so I want to conceal to make sure I look bright-eyed and awake and alert for this event today. But also too, something I've been noticing in pictures lately, my skin looks really dark around my mouth area, especially above the lip. So I'm going to try to actually conceal it to see if that helps a little bit today too. And to blend all of that concealer out, I'm going to take my beauty sponge, and it was damp, so I did take some of the water off as well to kind of help make sure I'm actually blending the makeup and not just taking it off. So definitely be sure you check your beauty sponge first. After a few minutes of blending, it actually looks pretty good. You know, for not color correcting necessarily, I do think it helps a little bit around the mouth area. So let's move on to the next step, and that's talking about setting powders to set in this liquid foundation and concealer. Winter 2021 released setting powders. So it ranges from a light ivory to a deep brown color. I don't have all the colors today, but I do have a good mix of the darker side of the spectrum for setting the full face, under eye, different areas. So I did buy a few. Light medium bronze, I think, is my color, but I want to check out some of the other ones too. And this one is deep bronze. A bit too dark for me, but it's exciting to see that Mary Kay does have this color available. Alright, another one I have to test out is, drumroll, light bronze. Now this one I probably could use. It's similar to Cashew for Fenty Beauty that I use under eye to highlight areas, but I think it'll be too light for all over face. So trying out one more, which is medium bronze. Again, this one probably could work, but it seemed a little bit too dark. So I think I'm going to stick with that light medium bronze, that first one. That seems to be the closest color for me for all over face. So I'm excited to try it out. I've been using, as far as setting powders, I've been using the Fenty Beauty ones because they had so many different colors for all over face, for under eye, for different complexions. So it kind of worked for me. So like I said, I used to use cashew under the eyes and different areas I wanted to highlight. And for all over face, I think it was nutmeg. Now I think nutmeg looked close to light medium when I compared the two, so that also helped me make the decision. But also, you know, just holding it up against my face too helped make that final decision. Product, top of the jar there, swirl my brush around, tap off the excess, and just press it into my face. Set that makeup. Highlighting around the mouth, I'm just going to use that same color for all over face around that concealer too, so no issues there. Not looking to necessarily highlight today, more so conceal and get a better base, more flawless, seamless look. These 12 new setting powders are actually called silky setting powders. And I will say, using it, I did kind of get that feeling. It felt really smooth going on. It's natural looking, it's supposed to color correct as well, which is perfect for the around the mouth area that I was talking about. Alone to subtly enhance your complexion, or you know, pair it with your favorite CC cream or foundation like I'm doing here. So I think this is definitely going to be a keeper for me. We're going to move on and go back, or I should say go back to the eyebrows that I was going to do next. With the volumizing brown tint first, and then the precise brow liner afterward. I had a little bit of a technical issue here with the camera, so I didn't get to fully record it, but no big deal because that means you can go straight into the eye look for this.
So the looks that you find in the lookbook are usually just the color parts, right? So the eyeshadow, the lipstick, the highlighter, the blushes. Those are created by makeup artists, and they're created to be really simple, really easy for anybody to really recreate and wear on their own.
Seeing my copy of the Holiday 2021 book, I see that the first color and the base color is Smoky Quartz. This does definitely look like an evening look. I would say probably even New Year's Eve if we're talking holidays. A little glitzy, a little glam, but no worries, we're going to try this out for the daytime to see exactly where this look is going to fall. So then next, looking at the book here, we're supposed to take Starry Night into the crease. And kind of examining this look, I kind of decided to go in order that the products are listed, but honestly, looking back at this and applying the makeup, I would probably start with the crease color Starry Night first and then go back with Smoky Quartz, but no worries, we're going to try to make this work as is. As long as we blend, everything should come together right. Trust the process. Last color to highlight is Crystalline. So it's a really bright white goldish color, I would say, which would be perfect for highlighting and kind of brighten those areas under the brow bone and inner corner. So as I mentioned earlier, I had issues recording, so I jumped ahead and did the first step of the eyeliner, which was the Mary Kay at Play metallic liner in the color silver. So I do already have that on, which, you know, looks really pretty, kind of brightens the look a little bit too, I feel. Another glance at the lookbook. There's actually two eyeliners on here. It's not just the metallic silver color, but it's also the black liquid color as well. So I threw that on a really thin line. Right, so with my 2 liners on, I can complete the eye piece of this and throw on some mascara. I'm using the Last Love Panorama, which exciting news I think I talked about is finally a part of the permanent mascara line for Mary Kay. Eye portion of this look. So now we're going to finish the face with a little contour. Going in with the powder Mary Kay Chroma Fusion contour in the color Cocoa. The contour was not listed or any of the products listed in the book, but I wanted to add that on because I just like contouring. But now I'm going to actually take a product that was listed in the Makeup Artist book, which is the blush in color Golden Copper, one of my faves. And to be honest, looking at the model image again, you probably could skip the contour because the way they did the blush, it looks like she has some slight contouring. So just a thought. I'm just going to set everything with a little makeup finishing spray. Eyes, check. Face, check. So now it's time for lips, my favorite part. This look has the new limited edition Mary Kay Matte and Shine lip set in the color Cinnamon. Makes sense. Understandable to keep the lips a little bit lighter, a little more nude and natural looking. So we're going to stick to that, but because I've used this before, I am going to use a darker liner. I'm going to use dark chocolate. The color I intended to use, I grabbed it by mistake. I wanted to use deep nude, but oh well, we're going to make this one work because I think it may be nice as well. And of course, this is the Matte and Shine lip set. I'm going to stop at the matte today, but of course, you always have the option of shine with this set.
And with that, the look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, bye.